So hey guys, so today I thought I would do a video on what you take to the hospital with you just before you're about to have your baby. So the mum will obviously have her bag all ready to go, but generally it's the dad's job to make sure that the baby's bag is all ready to go. So this video is going to cover the basics of what you should have, and if you want to pack more, you're more than welcome to, but really only take as little as possible. And you can always go home and get more stuff, but this will help you out and it won't impact, and you shouldn't have to go home and get anything else if you have all of this. So first thing you need obviously is a bag. There, you can get them free at baby shows if you want, or just buy them. I would recommend just buying a normal bag. If you go and buy a special baby bag, they're really expensive, and honestly you can just get a good one anywhere. So the first thing you pack is a blanket. A warm blanket preferably. Obviously if it's summer it's a thinner warm blanket, but they're new to the world, so you want to keep them as warm as possible. Ours one is due in November, so we'll be taking this one with us. This is good, it's really thick and it's nice and warm. So the second thing obviously that you'll need is clothing. So we've got a undervest. Obviously this one's for a big boy because he's 18 months old. And our new one is due in November and we are so not ready. But anyway, this is an undervest, and it can be short sleeve, long sleeve, sleeveless, it doesn't matter, because what's going to go on top of this is this, a like long john pajama thing with a full body, I guess that is, with little things for the feet as well, so you don't have to mess around with socks and stuff. So that'll go on next. Followed by a little hat. Obviously this one's quite big, this one's for this little one. So yeah, the hospitals generally have got little hats if you do forget it, so it's not the end of the world if you forgot the hat, because people generally do forget about hats. But don't forget that, that's important, because it's important to keep baby's head warm while outside. Now a piece of advice is that we never knew is that you don't keep this on them when they sleep, because that's how they control their body temperature. So this is only when you're transporting them. Obviously as soon as they're born you put a hat on them just so that they're warm, and then when you're taking them home, and then it's hat off during bedtime. So yeah, next thing is some little mittens. Keep their little hands warm and to stop them scratching their face. So that would be it for the clothing. So next you're going to want to take a toy with you, just for you really. The baby doesn't really care about the toy, so just for you to play with and make it look like you're actually doing something while when the baby's born. So yeah. Next thing you're going to have to take with you is this, a tub of formula. Obviously not a number 2, it'd be a number 1 of whatever brand you choose. While the hospital does have some formula, you'll have to go out and buy it anyway, so it's better just to take it with you. This is just in case mum can't give enough milk to baby, because it's important to take the baby out full and healthy. So make sure you take one of these with you. You probably won't need it then, so just keep it. I mean, they store for ages as long as you haven't opened it, so make sure you have that. And of course, a bottle. So, because otherwise you'll have to go out and buy one of them. So take a bottle with you and take some formula with you. You probably won't need to use it, but it just saves you a trip if you have to, and you can stay at the hospital for longer. Now we get to the messy bit, where you take some nappies with you. So what I would suggest is you just buy 1 pack of newborn nappies, and then you buy a pack of the next size up, because newborn nappies are really, really tight. And if you can imagine, everything compressed in, and when they go, it comes out horrible. So you just want to buy a little pack. They come in a really small pack of about 20 nappies, I think, and then move on to the next size up. The first one is very, very tarry, the first poo from a baby. So on top of these, you need these. So we used Huggies Pure. This is a controversial topic about what wet wipes you should use for your baby, so I'm not going to recommend what wet wipes you should use. It's whatever you choose. So if you choose these, or if you choose 100% water wipes or Johnson's normal wet wipes, it's entirely up to you. But go with wet wipes. Don't go with cotton wool and a tub of water. because that first one is nasty, and you want these. You'll probably use half a pack of these on that first one, because one, you don't know what you're doing, and two, it is really, really thick. So take that and that. Definitely don't forget these. Okay, you forget these, you have to go and buy them. You forget those, you'll be using cotton wool and water, and you do not want to do that. Final thing that you need, of course, is one of these bad boys. This is a car seat, obviously, but it's a carrier as well. So when you leave hospital, you pop the baby, you take the baby out in this, and you can put them in the seat, not really muck around too much. You don't want to be carrying them out of the hospital on your shoulder or in your arms, just in case, you know, you want to take them in this, they're safe in this, and you pop this in the car, and then you can drive home. Obviously this won't fit in your bag, so but you take it anyway. So that is what you take with you. That's the basics. You can take other stuff if you want, like a little towel in case they throw up all over you, but the hospital has tons of tissues, so you don't need to really worry about that. So take the basics with you. The less you have to carry, the better. Now once you get to the hospital, a bit of advice is the last thing on your mind is the bag and the car seat. You can come back for that later, or way later, and Mum's bag. If she's in the middle of labor and you just got there and she's basically just about to give birth, don't worry about any of that. Just go in with her, stay with her. Even if baby's born, it doesn't matter, because you know, once baby's born, the nurse will wrap him up in a towel, and you can then go and get the nappies and stuff like that. So you don't need to worry about that. You don't want to miss the birth of your child just for the sake of going to get a bag. But I would recommend having actually 2 baby bags packed, one here and one in your car. The reason I say 2 is because if you're at work or something, you might not make it in time. So just to be safe, it's better to have one here so she can take it with her, and also in the car because you might forget. But don't pack the Mum's bag in the car, because otherwise, if you're not at the hospital, she needs her stuff. So you keep that bag there. It's your responsibility as the dad to make sure that the baby bag gets to the hospital somehow. So I hope you enjoyed that video. Obviously, it's a bit of a stressful and happy time when a new baby is about to come into this world, and you have to be ready for it. And hopefully this video will get you ready for that first step that you take, because the last thing you want to be doing is obviously driving out of hospital, because it just adds extra stress to you. You know, you're panicking, you might rush because you don't want to miss anything, so it's also a safety thing. So yeah, just make sure you have everything with you that, you know, has been in this video. If you do, you'll be fine. You won't have to go out and buy anything, because there's not anything else that you really need that time. Obviously you have everything at home as well. So yeah, so if you did like that video, hit that like button, and also subscribe to me. I try and do a video every week, obviously with a baby and another one on the way. That doesn't always pan out, but I do try my best. And as well, I'm part of the In Real Life channel. I will leave a link in the description. And they do loads of stuff: lifestyle, parenting, beauty, fashion. Yeah, so check them out as well. So I've got a video with them coming out on the 14th of September. It's a collaboration video, so make sure you check that out as well. So yeah, so bye.